very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, there's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see it. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Well, there are plenty looking for... Gets up to head it! Superb goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Oh look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So, a breakthrough already. Isco. Thiago. Gaia. Sergio Ramos. Plays it out to the flank. And here's Morata. It's Isco! Gaia. And it's played forward. Saul. And here's Rodrigo. Cut out in the nick of time. Gaia. And here's Morata. Morata gets it out to the wing. Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Martinez. Gaia. Thiago. Across the field it goes. Saul. Matuidi does well to read it and intercepts. Giroud. Mbappe. Pavard. Rafael Varane. Varane with the crossfield ball. Mbappe. And here's Griezmann. Mbappe. And it's Matuidi. Morata. Saul. Oh, good interception. Titi. Gone back to the keeper. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Saul. Hoists it forward.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Hernandez. Hernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. France making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Sergio Ramos can get it clear. They've played it short. France can try it again now. Griezmann plays it short. Only partially clear. Forward it goes. Thiago. France have got themselves in front very early here. Rodrigo. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Gaia. Conte. And it's Rodrigo. Quarter of an hour played. With a delicate ball. Hernandez does well there, alert. Now it's Saul. Rodrigo, played into the middle. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Thiago. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Pogba is there to heave it away. And it's Sergio Ramos. Thiago. Isco. Chip through. Rodrigo. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Conte. Pogba. Matuidi. Pogba plays it forward. It'll be a throw-in. Thiago. Isco. Thiago. Thiago switches it towards the other side. Saul. Crunching tackle. Saul. And here's Morata. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He's left his man, and a header! It's bounced out! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort! At his razor-sharp best there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
France grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Martinez tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Saul. Rodrigo gets away from his opponent. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Titi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Matuidi. Hernandez. He's having a look round. Out to the left it goes. Hernandez plays it back in. And he's there to clear it. And they've been caught out here. Mbappe crosses it once more. And he has been fouled there. Titi, and that's been levered clear. Mbappe. Gaia. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Titi. Pavard plays it over to the other flank. Hernandez. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Saul. Sergio Ramos. Thiago. Gaia. And it's Isco. Gaia. Thiago drives it forward. Hernandez. Matuidi. And here's Griezmann. It's anyone's ball. Hernandez. And it's Matuidi. Played out to the right. Whipped it. Has a goal! The lead is extended still further. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And Titi. Kante plays it forward. Pavard, hit long and direct. He's made good progress from a deep position. Out to the right. Tries the cross, and the shot! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Saul. And it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. Now it's Morata. Umtiti. France are leading with half-time drawing close. Pavard goes on an adventurous run. And here's Griezmann. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Massive leap! Just needed better contact. Saul. Thiago. Gaia. Martinez. Rodrigo. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Rafael Varane, Umtiti, Hernandez, Matuidi, looking cross-field, changing the point of attack, hoists it forward, Pogba, he can get that clear, Pavard drives forward with purpose, Matuidi. Conte. And here's Giroud. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann gets it out to the wing. They get a throw in. Now the cross, and he's straight offside. De Gea gets it upfield. Good idea, just poorly executed. Mbappe. Keeps everyone guessing. Looks to clip it forward. Saul. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Sergio Ramos. Saul. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Great challenge, time to perfection. And it's Saul. Plays it into the box. And it's hoisted clear. Gaia. Thiago. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
France, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Saul.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Conte. Pogba. Matuidi. Pavard. Set up 1 goal so far. And here's Griezmann. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Mbappe. And here's Giroud. Pogba. Well positioned to make that interception. Gaia. Thiago. Gaia. That's not going to make it. It's a loose ball. Matuidi looks to dink one in. Sergio Ramos goes looking. Martinez. Forward it goes. Cleared away. Spain are making a change now. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Incoming cross. Can he deliver? Mbappe, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Umtiti. And here's Morata. A searching ball out wide. So who's he picking out? Now it's Isco, and it's Gaia. And here's Morata. Kante knocks it away. Griezmann. Matuidi. Mbappe. Pavard. Gorgeous control there. Spain have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Towering header!
Final touch was poor.
Saul. France really do look to have it all sewn up here. He won't reach that. Mbappe. Giroud looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Thiago. Across the field it goes. Gaia. Jose Gaia plays it forward. Mbappe. And it's Giroud. Foot in. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Sergio Ramos. Gaia. Isco. Gaia. Isco. Thiago tries to get it forward quickly. Great run on the overlap here. And here's Isco. Thiago. Looking for a decent ball in. Isco. Isco's cross. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Pavard. Pavard is making a foray down the right. And it's Griezmann. He's made sure that that won't get through.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Varane plays it over to the other flank. Hernandez. Sergio Ramos. Pablo Sarabia. Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos drives it forward. And it's got through. Griezmann. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Thiago. And it's Gaia. Saul. Giroud, the hat-trick hero. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well played, he saw that coming. And the weighted pass. Thiago tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Lloris sends that a long way. Pablo Sarabia. And here's Morata. Pablo Sarabia. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. And it's Sergio Ramos. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Isco. Lovely bit of skill. A chance to play it in. Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers. Sergio Ramos. Martinez. Pavard. Hoists it forward. Mbappe. Time to deliver. Up to meet it! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
4 in the game. He is the man. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Isco, Gaia, Thiago, Isco. Could try cutting inside here. Gets up to head it! Not out the best in the keeper. Strong punch. And it's Sergio Ramos. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Going for goal! Hernandez. Rafael Varane, Matuidi, Mbappe, that's a look, a great leap! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Pablo Sarabia. Saul. And it's played forward. Morata. Saul lobs it in gently. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mbappe. Pavard. And here's Griezmann. Just brushed off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. De Gea deals with it effortlessly. Rafael Varane. Hernandez. Matuidi. And it's Giroud. And here's Griezmann. In with the challenge. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Griezmann! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself a peach of a goal! And still they continue with the onslaught. Oh, that is a bit special. It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Thiago. What an adventurous run from a defender. It's a throw. Pablo Sarabia, up for the header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. In again. He's dealt with that well. Thiago. And here's Morata. Isco! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Jose Gaya drives it forward. He's in! He's had a shot! Hernandez. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Keeper sends it forward. Martinez. And it's Gaia. Saul. Titi. Pavard. Rafael Varane. Varane passes it forward.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Martinez. Thiago. Gaia. Into stoppage time. They must make something of this.
Spain are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Pavard goes looking. Here it comes. And he's onside. Gets the chance to cross. Massive leap! Tries to get it clear. Fence has got rid of that. Titi. Hernandez. Tries lifting it over.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
Saul. Thiago. Saul. Giroud. Matuidi. Titi. And time is up. France have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. And I just really liked what I saw here.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Saul. His brilliant technical ability and eye of the needle passing can make a big difference to this team. He's got a wonderful engine too and seems to always get himself involved in the thick of the action at both ends of the pitch.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Sergio Ramos. Gaia. Jose Gaia drives it forward. And that's sprayed out wide. He's got through. It's got through and... Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Saul. And here's Griezmann. Kante spreads it towards the left. Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Now it's Isco. Now it's Morata. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Griezmann. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Pavard. Pavard, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good idea, just poorly executed. Gaia. Thiago. Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos plays it forward. That'll be a throw. Giroud. Hernandez is charging up on the overlap. Rodrigo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Pogba. Hernandez. Pogba. Pavard. Gaia. Sergio Ramos. Thiago. Done very well to intervene. Mbappe. Kante tries lifting it over. Pogba gets it back.
Spain look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
Carries far too far and out of play. Hernandez. Kante goes up and over. Dangerous looking ball, but it's come to nothing. Umtiti. Hoists it high. Tries to get it clear. Ball is over the line. Got a sight of goal here.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Matuidi. And it's Conte. Mbappe. A really good feat. There's the ball in. Repelled by the keeper. Pavard tries to stroke it through. Titi gets into the right position to intercept. Matuidi. Rodrigo displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Mbappe making use of the space out wide. Towering header!
Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Matuidi, and here's Giroud. This could spell danger. Clears it out of harm's way. Hernandez has come steaming up from the back for this. And it's Rodrigo. Saul. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Morata. Saul. He hits it!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Pogba switches it towards the other side.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Forward it goes. Pogba. Morata. Gaia. Lobs it in gently. And the ball is out of play. Thiago. Martinez. Thiago. Martinez.
France really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Saul clips one through. Managed to get it away. Isco. Varane can get it clear. Hernandez. Matuidi. Hernandez. Matuidi. Mbappe. Oh, real danger here. Lovely bit of skill there. And here's it's Matuidi! Goal! France! And France are in front! Just so calm under pressure.
Matuidi really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Isco.
Time and again they are repelled.
Conte. Varane with the cross-field ball. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Matuidi.
Played out to the right.
Saul. And it's played forward. And it's Saul. Sergio Ramos. Rodrigo. Plays it over to the other flank. Out wide now.
Oh, that is lovely footwork.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Pogba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Titi tries to get it forward quickly. Matuidi. And here's Giroud. And it's Griezmann. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Morata. Morata gets it out to the wing. Rodrigo. Hoists it forward. Matuidi. Out to the left it goes. Giroud tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Sergio Ramos gets good distance on it. France are looking odds-on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. And that's been levered clear. And it's played forward. Saul. Jose Gaya tries to switch the play. Conte. Rafael Varane. Across the field it goes. Hernandez. Matuidi. Pavard. Hoists it high. He's dead. He's had a goal! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Mbappe. Out to the right. In comes the cross. Sergio Ramos is there and he can get that clear. Saul. There will be a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Chance to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Thiago. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gaia. Fires it in low. Pogba. Matuidi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
France leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
France going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Mbappe. Pavard. Tries to stroke it through. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Spain can make their change now with a break in play. Saul. Gaia. Thiago. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Sergio Ramos. Martinez. Saul.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And Titi. Hernandez. That's great strength on the ball. Chance to break. Well weighted. Now it's Morata. Morata. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Varane tries to get it forward quickly. Matuidi plays it out to the flank. Mbappe! Swung in towards the middle.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Saul. Martinez. Thiago. Isco. Gaia. And it's Isco. Thiago. Plays it through. Steered in. Now it's Isco. Nicely controlled. And here's Isco. Short, and the shot! Conte. Titi goes looking. Hernandez. Matuidi. Pavard. And here's Griezmann.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Forward it goes. That's Pablo Sarabia. Saul. And that has been clubbed away. Sergio Ramos. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Thiago. Daya. Saul. Out towards the flank. Thiago. It's a loose ball. Plays it out to the wing. Played back in. He's tried one.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Played out to the right. Mbappe. He's had a look, and the finish! Saul. And it's Pablo Sarabia. Thiago. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try...
Morata! Just off target. Thiago with the short one. Thiago. Looking for a decent ball in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Isco. Pablo Sarabia.
Spain are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Thiago. Isco. Goes long. Gaia. Thiago. And here's Isco. Saul. Over to the left. And here's Isco. Referee's given a throw. Mbappe. He goes long. Looks to play him in. That's a minor communications breakdown. Thiago. Isco. Gaia. Jose Gaia with the crossfield ball. And it's Isco. Goes for it!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Mbappe. Pavard. Rafael Varane. Varane switches it towards the other side. Decent progress down the left. Beautifully done. Conte. Mbappe. Pavard. Thiago very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
That's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball.
And it's Pablo Sarabia. Saul. Matuidi battles to win it back. And here's Morata. Had a shot. No, not quite.
Well, maybe their long-range shooting is a little ambitious here, but they have plenty who can smack one, so why not?
Martinez. Sergio Ramos. Isco. Gaia. Tries to dink it in. So nearly the perfect ball. Gaia. Pablo Sarabia. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Here's the cross.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Could be a chance here. Isco. Kante plays it forward. Hernandez. Umtiti. Pogba. Pogba drives it forward. Giroud gets it out to the wing. Pavard. Tries lifting it over. Hits one! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Forward it goes. Gaia. And it's Isco. Thiago. Isco. That'll be a throw-in. Cleared away. Saul hoists it forward. Giroud. Pavard. Rafael Varane. Pavard. Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Giroud. Mbappe. He could be in here.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Sergio Ramos plays it forward.
The defence can get it clear.
And he heaves it forward. And it's Gaia. And here's Thiago. Oh, that's neat. Soul! Titi gets it away. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Saul. Got a shot away!
Oh, that could cost them.
Saul knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Now it's Kante. Pablo Sarabia looking to break out here. Morata, he's got away. Tries one!
So close to drawing level.
Pogba. And it's Griezmann. Out to the right. Gets away from his opponent. Griezmann. A chance to play it in. There's the cross. That is terrific skill. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And he's there to cut it out.
France are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Gets the better of his man.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Mbappe. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann has created one goal already.
France probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Ball's gone out of play. Spain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
France need to hold on for a few more moments. Isco. And here's Alcacer. Saul spreads it towards the left. And he just whacks it away. And it's Gaia. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Isco. It's come loose. Spain with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. So it's bounced out. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Saul really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Well positioned to make that interception. Thiago can't get the better of his opposite number. Rafael Varane. Pavard. Rafael Varane. Titi. And that's it. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Oh, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult.
Mbappe has a shot! It's their first effort on goal. And it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo tries lifting it over.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe. Just brushed off the ball there. Gaia. Thiago. Martinez. Sergio Ramos. Martinez. Gaia. Thiago. Martinez. Decent progress down the left. De Gea gets it upfield. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to dink it in. The less said about that pass, the better. Octane start, at least. Gaia. Thiago. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. TT battles to win it back, gets into some space. In comes the cross. And the defence can get it clear. Conte. Pavard. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's got options out wide. Mbappe. And it's Giroud! Oh, real danger here. Mbappe, and shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Strong punch. Clears it out of harm's way. Sergio Ramos. And it's played forward. Hernandez. Umtiti. Spain starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Mbappe goes looking. Griezmann loses. Yeah, he's fouled him there. it away. And here's Matuidi. Hernandez. France are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Gorgeous control there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
And it's Morata. Gets wrestled off the ball. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Mbappe. Has he picked him out? And the finish! Goal! France! And France are in front.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So, a breakthrough already. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And it's Rodrigo. That intervention was very necessary. Now it's Giroud. Saul. Isco. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. He's looked long this time. Titi is there to heave it away. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mbappe, and here's Griezmann. Giroud!
Straight at the keeper.
Giroud might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Rodrigo with a delicate ball. And Titi. Ball is over the line. Rodrigo. Saul. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Pogba. Mbappe. Hernandez. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Gets it back, looks to thread it through. And that's been levered clear. So who's he picking out? And here's Matuidi. And it's Giroud. It's Giroud! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Isco. Isco with the crossfield ball. Rodrigo. Isco. And here's Morata. Thiago with the short one. Time to deliver. Chooses to go. He's had a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. And here's Isco. Morata gets on the end of it. Titi gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Griezmann. Mbappe. And it's Matuidi. Mbappe. Oh, Red, he's sorted that out. De Gea gets it away. Pavard, looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hernandez tries to stroke it through. Out for a throw. Lovely bit of skill there. Matuidi. Sergio Ramos. Almost half an hour in now. That's a throw. Conte. Rafael Varane plays it over to the other flank. There will be a throw-in. And here's Morata. Morata! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Forward it goes. Saul. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Spain just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Conte. Rafael Varane. Varane switches it towards the other side. Hernandez. And here's Giroud. And it's Matuidi. Defending was strong and firm. Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Conte. Hernandez.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. Turns and goes back. Out towards the flank. There are a few waiting for it. And he's there to clear it. Rodrigo. Saul. Rodrigo. Saul. Isco. And here's Morata. Thiago. And that's sprayed out wide. France are in control here on the brink of half-time. This hits one! He's looking to get there first. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pogba gets good distance on it. Giroud did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Right through the middle. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
France seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Oh, really good feet from him. Deftly done. Cut out in the nick of time. Spain get it back again. Rodrigo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Morata. And it's hoisted clear. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Thiago. And here's Morata going through. Hernandez attempts a clearance. And here's Rodrigo. And it's Saul. Oh, that's nice. Whipped in with a header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Morata sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Matuidi. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. And out it comes again. Here's a corner. Griezmann plays it short. Goalkeeper's ball. Pavard. Conte. Rafael Varane. Conte. Varane tries to switch the play. Hernandez. Conte. Kante gets it out to the wing. Well, they could break here. Morata. Be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments.
But ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
France leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
And it's Rodrigo. Saul. Thiago plays a clever pass. And that has been cleared.
Conte. Mbappe. Hernandez.
And here's Giroud. Gaia. Jose Gaia drives it forward. Thiago. The message is clear, none shall pass. Matuidi.
Conte. Pavard.
Could move up a gear here.
And here's Morata.
And it's Saul. Saul. Titi can hoist it clear. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Gaia. Thiago. Gaia. Across the field it goes. Saul. Hoists it high. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Varane can get it clear. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Saul. And here's Morata. And now the breakaway. Griezmann. Mbappe has created one goal already. Now it's Rodrigo. He's got away. That's not going to make it. And Titi. Conte. And Titi. Rafael Varane. Hoists it forward. Hernandez. Matuidi. Hernandez desperately wants to get on the end of this. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Matuidi. Mbappe. Isco. Isco goes looking. It's a throw-in. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. We've got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Tries to get it clear. Goes for goal! Griezmann. Pogba. Still just a single goal between the sides. And Titi. Pogba. Forward it goes. And it's Matuidi. Conte. And here's Ben Yedder. Striding forward, facing goal. That's good defending, very good defending. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Hernandez. Mbappe. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Isco with the crossfield ball. Almost an hour gone. So Jim, what are you thinking? They're ahead, but going for goal!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a... Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Oh, the ball's come loose! Titi. Matuidi. Hernandez. Titi. Hernandez. Titi. Conte. Matuidi. Matuidi plays it forward. Played out to the right. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Defending of the desperate variety. Hit long and direct. And it's Conte. Mbappe. Matuidi. It's a brilliant interception. Keeper sends it forward. Oh, good interception. Mbappe. Martinez. Thiago. Martinez. Saul. Pablo Sarabia. Saul. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Over to the left. Conte. Matuidi. Rafael Varane. Pogba. And here's Ben Yedder. Mbappe!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's Griezmann. Ben Yedder. And here's Kante. It's Ben Yedder! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Thiago. And here's Isco. Thiago. Gaia. Thiago. Thiago. Pavard. Sergio Ramos positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Isco. Gaia. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pings it out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. So here comes the substitution. Conte. Oh, it's Ben Yedder. He'll have a go.
Ben Yedder usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Pablo Sarabia. Thiago. Saul. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And it's Saul. It's a loose ball. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Spain are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Mondi. Titi. Mondi. Conte. Rafael Varane. Varane sends it forward. Matuidi. Pogba. Conte. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pablo Sarabia. Sergio Ramos. Thiago. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Isco. Thiago. It's a great ball. And he's there to hoof it away. Spain have it back and they can go again. Saul. Thiago. Pogba with a good... Sergio Ramos. Out to the right. Mendy cuts it out. Griezmann. And it's played forward. Pavard. Mbappe. And here's Griezmann.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Griezmann. Mbappe. Pogba takes the long option. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Fine, it seems there's got to be a change.
You know, he can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Saul. Thiago. Sergio Ramos. Mbappe. And it's Griezmann. Pogba. Mbappe. And here's Ben Yedder.
France can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Saul. And here's Pablo Sarabia. Pablo Sarabia. Thiago. Plays it out to the wing. Looks to set one up. Good idea, just shapes to shoot!
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Played it short. And it's Gaia. Oh, it's Ben Yedder, dashing forward at pace. And here's Alcacer. Isco. Pavard with the slide tackle there. Isco. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Saul tries to get it clear. Hits one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprisingly comfortable and didn't really need to work too hard.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Saul. His brilliant technical ability and eye of the needle passing can make a big difference to this team. He's got a wonderful engine too and seems to always get himself involved in the thick of the action at both ends of the pitch.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Thiago. Isco with the crossfield ball. Saul. Matuidi. Pogba. Now it's Griezmann. Hoists it forward. Hernandez. Conte. Pavard. Morata. Oh, good interception. Mbappe. And here's Griezmann. Pavard. Pogba. Mbappe. Matuidi. Pings it out wide. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Whipped it again. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pogba. Chooses to go back. Swung over. Another chance! He will be livid with himself. Saul. Sergio Ramos. Martinez. Isco. Gaia. Isco. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Conte. Pogba. Umtiti. Conte. Matuidi. Hernandez. Hernandez is fouled. Umtiti. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. Tries to get it clear. Has a hit!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Saul. Thiago. He's come loose. Sergio Ramos. Saul.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
And it's Isco. Thiago provides an outlet. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Looking for a corner. Saul.
Sergio Ramos really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Conte. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
And it's Saul. Timely intervention. Mbappe. France applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Matuidi. Mbappe. Pogba. No goals as yet. And here's Griezmann. He can get that clear. Pogba. Pogba switches it towards the other side. Hernandez looking to run onto it. Cut out in the nick of time. Isco. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Matuidi. Whipped in. Great leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Giroud really could have done with putting that away. He was up like the proverbial salmon.
Sergio Ramos. Saul. Martinez. And it's played forward. Gaia. Pogba. Conte. Matuidi. Titi tries to switch the play. Pavard desperately wants to get on the end of this. And it's Morata, over to the left. And here's Isco. Gaia. Saul. Thiago. Saul. Rodrigo. Played out to the right. Mbappe. Good clearance and very necessary. Pogba. Mbappe. Mbappe! Rising over the bar.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
Sergio Ramos. Saul. And it's Rodrigo. Thiago. Isco. Gaia. And he heaves it forward. And here's Thiago. Nicely controlled. Gaia. Saul. Thiago. Now it's Giroud. Now it's Griezmann. Mbappe. And it's Matuidi. Hernandez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Saul concedes a free kick for that. Brings it forward, loses his balance and loses the ball. Pavard tries lifting it over. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Leave it clear. Isco. Isco going full steam ahead down the left flank. Gaia. He gets past his man. Oh, sweet feet. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Saul. Had a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Matuidi. Pogba. Varane plays it over to the other flank. Martinez. Thiago. Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos goes looking. Hernandez. Forward it goes. And here's Matuidi, and the flag has stayed down. Oh, that's a waste. Griezmann goes short. Conte. Sergio Ramos. Thiago. Gaia. Thiago. Gaia. And here's Isco. Isco. Isco's cross. Mbappe. Goal now would certainly liven things up. Across the field it goes. Hernandez. Gets wrestled off the ball. And it's Rodrigo. Saul plays it forward. Plays it over to the other flank. Thiago. Back into the middle. And here's Morata. Saul. Good shot at goal! Goal! Spain!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Spain break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Gaia. 5 minutes till the break. Thiago. Isco. Thiago. It's come through. Thiago.
He's looked long this time.
Tries to get it clear. Giroud knocks it away. And it's Isco. Isco shapes to shoot.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Now it's Giroud. Giroud drives it forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. De Gea gets it upfield. Pavard. Titi. Pogba. Hernandez. Keeps everyone guessing. Matuidi. Mbappe. It's a loose ball. Breaks on here. Saul. Thiago. Saul. Thiago. Gaia. And it's Isco. Thiago. It's a brilliant interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Thiago. Pavard. Rafael Varane. Titi drives it forward. Matuidi. Pavard. And it's Matuidi. Out to the right. What an adventurous run from a defender. Pogba.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Titi does well there, alert. Pogba. Pavard. Tries to switch the play. Hernandez. Ball's out on the left now. Gaia hoists it forward. Saul. Thiago. Oh, that's neat. Thiago. Thiago. It's broken loose. So who's he picking out? Jose Gaya up to meet it. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Martinez. Gaya. And it's Gaya. Thiago. Saul, who does have an assist to his name. That's gone a long way up and away. Spain get it back again. Saul. Sergio Ramos. Isco. Could be a chance here. What a ball this has turned out to be. Conte. Now the counter. Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He's left his man. Gaya. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Rodrigo. Thiago has a goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Forward it goes. Griezmann. Hit into the middle. Towering header! Good delivery, no joy.
Giroud certainly rose so well there. I fancied him to put that away too.
Saul. Isco. Thiago switches it towards the other side. And it's Saul. And here's Rodrigo. Saul. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Pavard tries to clear. Saul. Giroud. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rodrigo. And it's Morata. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Morata. Gaia. Well, he's got the ball glued to his feet. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Gaia. Oh, really good feet. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And it's played forward. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Saul. And it's Morata. Morata just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Griezmann. Matuidi. Giroud. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Saul. And here's Rodrigo. Titi can get it clear. And it's Saul. Hernandez can hoist it clear. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Saul. Rodrigo. A heavy challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Matuidi very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. And here's Morata. Now it's Isco. Oh, that's a fine challenge. What a throw in. France have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Thiago pumps it into the area. Attempts to play it through. Pavard gets it into the middle. Cleared away. That's a throw. Pogba. Matuidi. Gets a good foot in there. And now they can launch a counter. Rodrigo. Sergio Ramos. Martinez tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Rafael Varane. Hernandez. Titi. Hernandez. Conte. Plays it over to the other flank. Pavard. Mbappe has it in a wide position, so what next?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Ben Yedder. And it's Matuidi. It's found its way to him. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Pavard has come steaming up from the back for this. A chance to play it in. It's a great big chance!
So close to drawing level.
Griezmann clearly cannot yet fathom how he hasn't levelled it. A stunning, stunning save.
And that's been levered clear. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Top draw, and with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, that is a bit special. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
And here's Rodrigo. Varane is there, and he can get that clear. Hernandez. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Hernandez.
Well, what we're seeing here is a recipe for winding up your supporters. They're over-elaborating on the ball when someone should be taking responsibility to release it forward. You can sense the frustration all around.
It's Ben Yedder! And they've been caught out here. Is the shot on? Knocks it away. Gets up to head it! Oh, that is a great stop! Hernandez has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Rodrigo. Now it's Saul. Now it's Morata. Oh, he's broken through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Thiago! Saul.
Played into space out wide.
Thiago is onto it and can take it up.
Hernandez.
And here's Matuidi. Can he deliver?
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Mbappe.
And it's Matuidi. Conte. France desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rafael Varane.
Hernandez.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Mbappe.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Gaia.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Conte. Pogba. Played out to the right. Pavard gets into a dangerous position.
Mbappe.
Pavard goes for the cross. And that's been levered clear. Gets away from his opponent. Cleared away. Has gone out.
Mbappe.
Looking to get on the end of this. And that's been repelled. Away from immediate danger.
Pavard.
One final crack at it now. Pavard not easily shrugged off the ball. Thiago looking to break out here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. One glance, goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's a real opportunity missed there. He's done all the hard work getting to the ball, and all he needed to do was get some control on it.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well positioned to make that interception. Pogba drives it forward. This could fall anywhere. Away from immediate danger. Referee's given a throw. Mbappe. Pulls out once more. And it's Pogba. And it's hoisted clear. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Spain have a free kick. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Matuidi. Conte. Pogba. Pavard switches it towards the other side. Good ball. Hernandez needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Gaia. And here's Morata. Rodrigo has a go! It's anyone's ball. Straight at the keeper.
Morata just didn't steer it away from the goalkeeper. He hit it right at him.
Griezmann, and he's cut it out. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Matuidi, Giroud, chance! Over to the left, Conte. Saul, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Titi, Rafael Varane, Pavard, plays it over to the other flank. Tries to dink it in. A chance to play it in. In comes the delivery. Sergio Ramos tries to clear. Oh, that's nice. And it's Pogba. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Spain making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Rodrigo. Matuidi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Thiago. Spain are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Keeper sends it forward. Pogba gets it out to the wing. Hoist Griezmann! Clears it out of harm's way. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gaia. And it's played forward. Isco is onto it and can take it up. Looking to break out here. Mbappe. And Titi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's Morata! Goal! Spain! The breakthrough strike!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Spain break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Hernandez, across the field it goes. Mbappe. And here's Giroud. He's had a shot! Martinez. France are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Thiago. And here's Morata. Morata! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And that has been cleared. And here's Isco. Matuidi. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Keeper's got good distance on that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Sergio Ramos. Pinged forward. Saul. Rodrigo. Plays a clever pass. Lloris will lay claim to that. And it's Griezmann. Mbappe plays it out to the flank.
Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gets up to head it! And he heaves it forward. Hernandez. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards the centre. Jose Gaya goes looking. Isco. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Timely intervention.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And here's Giroud. And it's got through. And that's been well dealt with. And it's Morata. And now the breakaway. Played out to the right. He's made sure that that won't get through. Matuidi. Hernandez. Hernandez with a long pass. Saul is there and he can get that clear. Mbappe. And here's Griezmann. Out to the right. Conte. And here's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! There was plenty of power on that. And it's Isco. Ball's out on the left now. Played out to the right. The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Cleared without complication.
Pogba. Mbappe. Thiago. Forward it goes. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Morata really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Hernandez. Matuidi. Conte. Griezmann. Conte. Tries to get it forward quickly. Defenders on the back foot. Morata drives it forward. Isco. Isco decides to play it back. Varane tries to switch the play. And it's Giroud. Mbappe goes long. That intervention was very necessary. Dashing forward at pace. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. He's left his man. Swung over into the middle. Lloris catches it safely. Hernandez. He's played him through. Giroud. He's got away. Has a hit! Saul. And it's played forward. Rodrigo desperately wants to get on the end of this. Giroud. Matuidi. And that has been clubbed away. It'll be a throw-in. Matuidi tries to stroke it through. Thiago. France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Jose Gayag plays it long. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Saul. Deftly done. It's a goal kick. Pavard with the crossfield ball. Yeah, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Rafael Varane. Matuidi. Mbappe spreads it towards the left. Keeps everyone guessing. Matuidi. Conte. Chip through. They've managed to get it away. Mbappe. Isco. A real chance to break. Ball through needs to be good here. Gets away from his opponents. Matuidi demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Griezmann! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
In with the challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that has been cleared. Danger averted for now. Now it's Giroud. And the counter is on. And it's Isco. Hoists it high. Rodrigo. It's a great ball. Up he gets! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Sergio Ramos gets into the right position to intercept. Hoists it forward. Saul. Thiago. The first half is done. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Spain kick off the second half. Martinez. Saul.
Spain making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Hernandez. And it's Giroud. Matuidi. Pavard plays it over to the other flank. Mbappe. Good clearance and very necessary. Now it's Morata. Morata plays it out to the wing. Pavard gets his foot in there. Rafael Varane. Pavard tries to switch the play. Hernandez. He's got it, and he's got time. Oh, the ball's come loose. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now, can he capitalise? Pavard does well to read it and intercepts. Matuidi. Hernandez. Umtiti. Hernandez. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Rafael Varane. Back to the keeper and go again. Pogba. Pavard. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Thiago goes looking. It's got... and a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Saul. Sergio Ramos. Saul.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Thiago looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Saul. And here's Morata. And out to safety. Sergio Ramos drives it forward. And a goal kick. Mbappe. Pogba. And he's there to clear it. Isco pushes to get on the end of it. Gaia. Saul. And it's Isco. Rodrigo has set up one goal so far. Thiago. Saul. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kante gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Saul. Rodrigo. Oh, sweet feet. Can he deliver? It's come loose. He's there to receive it. And it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo gets it out to the wing. Pavard. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Spain do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Isco. Jose Gaia has come steaming up from the back for this. Thiago. Saul. It's broken loose.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Pogba with the clearance. And here, chance! Hernandez. And it's Matuidi.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Pavard gets it into the middle. Now it's Isco. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Matuidi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Deep cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Gorgeous control there. Quick glance, shot at goal! And the second time! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Conte. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Griezmann is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Promising cross.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Pablo Sarabia. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Rafael Varane. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Just brushed off the ball there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Isco. And it's Morata. Thiago. Jose Gaya is charging up on the overlap. Time to deliver. And here's Isco. Chooses to go back. It's a loose ball. Thiago is fouled. How good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And he's produced a beauty.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Rafael Varane. Across the field it goes.
Well, that's where he wants it.
That's really good energy being shown by some of those forwards out there, keeping that defence honest.
Quite, you got it.
Yeah, keep the ball hemmed in here while looking for anything they can pound.
Giroud!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Gaia. Played into space out wide. And here comes the corner. Thiago plays it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
Fence has got rid of that.
Pablo Sarabia.
Spain are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Done very well to intervene.
Hoists it forward. Thiago. And it's Gaia.
Lovely feet.
Thiago.
There are a few waiting for it.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Hits one!
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Saul has a look and plays it in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Not much, little doubt, that is a foul. Matuidi. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Lovely bit of skill.
Pogba. And he's going to be pulled back for that one.
And that's going to be a booking.
France are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Thiago.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Titi, and it's played forward.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger.
And it's Isco. And here's Morata. Now surely. He's got away. It's Morata!
Spain are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real
Pablo Sarabia! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
All square again into the dying minutes. 5 minutes left on the clock. Umtiti. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. Who's ball? Who's going to get that?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Pavard switches it towards the other side. Hernandez looking for space out wide. Oh, good ball. Mbappe!
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Pavard cuts it out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late...
It's Giroud! Oh, that is an awful miss. So here comes the substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rafael Varane. Conte. Pavard. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hernandez. France really looking like men possessed. They need to if they want to win it. Kante positions himself well and cuts it out. Pogba. Mbappe. Gaya. Isco. Mbappe. Over to the left. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. France are making a change now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Mbappe. And it's Giroud. Giroud! And they've been caught out here. Hit into the middle. Sergio Ramos knocks it away. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." France pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Fabian Ruiz.
ball, it's found its target. Isco. Nice little chip. Keeper's ball. Sergio Ramos. Fabian Ruiz. Sergio Ramos. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Looks to clip it forward. Now it's Isco. Isco's cross. Cleared away. Conte. And here's Morata. And it's Pablo Sarabia. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Griezmann. Mbappe. Good idea, just poorly executed. Fabian Ruiz. Pablo Sarabia. Lobs it in gently. And the defence can get it clear. Matuidi. Mbappe. Mbappe. Pavard. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that has been cleared. Morata. Gaia. Griezmann gets it back. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he has been fouled there. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Going through. Forward it goes. Pogba goes looking. Now it's Matuidi. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, real danger here. Back to the keeper and try something new. Rafael Varane. Titi drives it forward. Mondi. Kante plays it over to the other flank. Giroud. Looking to get within range. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. A heavy challenge. Mbappe. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
And desire